Hello, everyone. First of all, let me apologize for the fact that a lot of videos have not been coming. Usually, I post 4 times a day, but I've really been overwhelmed with a lot of things, and then I've not really had time, to post the video as much as I should. So, for those of you who kept checking for new videos, updates to come and this year, I do apologize. But let me go into the matter I really want to talk about. I just watched a video, and I'm going to put the video at the end of this my own talk. I saw this video where how does he even call himself the number 50? Hey. Oh, okay, now Nigeria, the number 5 man in Nigeria, right? So the position of deputy speaker, you have president, vice president, senate president, speaker, right? Deputy is as number six person. I think that's Benjamin Kalu. And I just watched this video where he was talking, and all I could think about and say the people that are most disrespectful to the southeast are actually some southeast leaders. Yeah. Whether I should call them leaders or rulers, I don't even know at this stage. They are the ones who talk down on the southeast. They are the one who come off, like come off as we are slaves. You know, when they say those house slaves and farm slaves and all of that, oh, we want to remain slaves, we keep licking your boot and all of that. They're the ones who bring everything down about about the region. I just listen to him, and when I hear people who talk about the part, oh, the southeast, the Igbos don't know how to play politics, the Igbos should learn politics. It's one of the most disrespectful thing that for me I've heard. Maybe it's just because the way I am, because I don't understand. It's also like in 2019 when Atiku made Mr. Peter Obi the running mate, and people were like, oh, I was like, they were like, oh, this is the only way you can. I'm like, there was even a tweet I did at that time. I was like, if I was Igbo, I would absolutely sound, very disrespected. That for somebody that think that to be number two, to be giving running mate is this much of a big deal. And the way, I'm not saying it's not a big deal, right? But the way they were all making it sound and all of that. Why? And then you will see this video and you see what it is that why I'm doing this video. First of all, and I always use this example, from 1999 to 2023, right? To 2023, that's 24 years. Igbos, or let me say 24 or 23, the Southeast, mostly Igbos, gave PDP their all. It didn't matter where you were from. It didn't matter what religion you were from. As far as Southeast was concerned, en masse as a bloc, they voted PDP. Even when their own, when you talk about the Southeast, one of the leaders that it's, when they say that reverence is given to them from the Southeast is Ojukwu. Ojukwu ran for president. The Igbos and the Southeast still voted PDP. Yet, so if you are talking about anybody playing politics, right, anybody being loyal, anybody giving bulk, there's no region that has given block vote as much as the Southeast. Yet, somebody will now come and be talking in this condescending manner onto the Southeast. I find it extremely ridiculous. I find it extremely disrespectful. And honestly, I just like, oh my goodness. It's just so irritating. Southeast voted en masse for Obasanjo. He is Christian from the Southwest. Southeast voted en masse for Yaradua. He is Muslim from the Northwest. Southeast voted en masse for Jonathan. He is Christian from the South. Southeast voted en masse for Atiku. He's Muslim from the Northeast. What else were Southeast supposed to do? Even when their owns ran, even when their leader ran, they did not budge away from PDP until when the most competent candidate who had everything that with all due this thing should have been the one that the ticket was going to. But At the end of the day, they refused to do that. That's when Southeast decided to move. But anyway, Sha, just go ahead and watch this video.
If that must happen, we must reach out to one another. We must set aside divisive tendencies. We must work collectively to build a stronger, more cohesive ABC. My brothers and sisters, politics is a game of numbers, not sentiments. The era of wasting our votes on emotional choices that yield no political capital is over. There is no point to be made in failure. A vote cast where it does not count towards success is an opportunity lost at the negotiation table. We cannot ask for dividends where we have not invested as Igbo people. The vote in our hand is our currency for investment. The shortest, most viable route for our political zone to end federal power in the center, in the nearest future, lies in building strong strategic alliances over time. By supporting the Southwest and President Tinubu at this time, we strengthen trust, we foster reciprocity, and we cement our place at the center of national decision making. My own brothers, let us not be deceived by those who seek to isolate us with sectional sentiments. The southern political corridor must remain united. We must realign. We must consolidate. Any attempt to fracture this alliance leaves the Southeast with a paltry sum of votes, insufficient to swing power, but sufficient to alienate us further in the coming years. We must invest our votes where they will yield returns. In the administration of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, we are investing in this administration because President Tinubu has shown courage and leadership. Yes, the reforms were tough. The removal of the fuel subsidy and the unification of the exchange rate tested our resilience. But today, we are seeing the fruits of that steadfastness. Under President Tinubu's steering, our non-oil revenue has broken record, hitting over 20 trillion naira by mid-2025, ensuring that states, including our own state here in the Southeast, receive record FAC allocation to deliver development. And I'm happy our governors here present are utilizing those funds effectively and they are impacting the region positively. I want to especially thank our APC governors who have consistently acknowledged the president's support by releasing these critical funds for the benefit of our people. This shows true leadership and appreciation. Ladies and gentlemen, the president has proven he does not discriminate in project allocation. The political will to develop the Southeast is there. He is a listening leader. He deserves our unwavering support. It is because of this that I charge every stakeholder here to intensify grassroots mobilization immediately. We must secure a resounding victory for the APC 2027 general election. I want to commend the governors of Imo State, the governor of Ebonyi State, the governor of Enugu State for their tireless efforts in